important that each and every student practice about 20 minutes each day. Maybe some of you have had mini concerts in your living rooms. Maybe some of you have listened through a closed bedroom door. If you have, we are sure that you have heard this old favorite. Even though this is a very large group, we stress to our students that it is vital for each person to make a great sound. Each individual in every section is very important. In fact, this concept is so important that each day we have a teacher pull small groups and individuals in for private instruction. We're so lucky to have two of the best directors ever to grace a classroom in Alabama working with your young people every week. That's Mrs. Suzanne Winter and Mr. Mike Jones. Let's give those two wonderful teachers our applause. To stay in touch with the many, many things going on with the Clay Chalkville Middle School bands, please be sure to like our Facebook page. All of what we have heard so far this morning has been music arranged for the entire band to play the same notes, or what we call unison. But as you well know, it adds great interest to the music when we begin playing in harmony. Here is a famous tune played in two-part harmony, London Bridge. Even at this early stage, we can work on music by the masters. Did you know that this next tune, which is known over most of the Western world, was arranged by a very famous composer when he was only 8 years old, and that a pair of young English sisters wrote the words several years later? This just goes to show you that young people can make a lasting impact on the world. This is an old folk tune arranged by Mozart with the words by Jane Taylor and her sister, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. The next tune for you is another recognizable hit from our childhood, Doodle All the Day. The band would like to take this opportunity to thank the administration from Clay Chalkville Middle School, our fabulous principal, Mr. Ron Tillman, Ms. Janet Johnson, Mrs. Yvette Sanders, and Mr. Keith Herring. Let's give those administrators some applause, please. They're very, very supportive of this program. We also want to thank our central office personnel, our superintendent, Dr. Stephen Nowlin, our deputy superintendent, Dr. Shannon Stanley, Dr. Raphael McDaniel, Ms. Diane Johnson, Director of Fine Arts, and Dr. John Remley, Supervisor of Bands, and all of the central office staff for their great support, and the Board of Education. Let's give them some applause, please. Just kind of on a side note, I'm going to get off script for just a second. Speaking of the Board of Education, your band program is going to be recognized again at the Board of Education on Tuesday. morning, they're having a board meeting to recognize the band program from Clay Chalkville Middle School for their outstanding endeavors in the realms of education. And so if you say a little prayer for us, and a little thank you prayer on Tuesday morning, that'd be very nice. But I want you to know that your program is very much recognized throughout the county, throughout the state, throughout the Southeast. So we just want to say thank you. And it's really because we have such a great team of everything going on, which starts with the beautiful, wonderful children that you see here, and then yourselves, great supporting parents who get behind the program, and then we can move forward. And then, you know, Miss Erin McLaughlin, she and I kid around with each other all the time. She's one of the greatest teachers there is. I mean, really, she does a fabulous job. Let's give Mr. McLaughlin a hand. I also want to thank Dr. Brown, who is the principal of Pinson Valley High School, Mr. Caldwell, the band director from Pinson Valley High School, and Ms. Cantrell, the drama teacher from Pinson Valley High School, for allowing us to use this beautiful facility this morning. The beginning band is so advanced this year, we have moved about 2 months ahead of where we normally would be at this time of year. The beginning band has learned to play even faster notes called eighth notes. And true to form, we immediately worked on a song using our new skill.
So there you have